Early life and rise to fame, 1932 to 1960. John R. Cash, better known as Johnny Cash, was born on February 26, 1932, in Kingsland, Arkansas. Raised during the Great Depression, Johnny grew up in a working-class family on a cotton farm in Dyess, Arkansas. The son of Ray and Carrie Cash, he was one of 7 siblings. Life was harsh, and from a young age, Johnny worked in the fields alongside his family. However, his early exposure to gospel music at church and the sounds of folk and country songs on the radio left an indelible mark on him. Johnny's childhood was shaped by both hardship and resilience. The tragic death of his older brother Jack in 1944 deeply affected him and would resonate in his music for years to come. Despite the adversity, Johnny found solace in music, writing his first songs as a teenager and dreaming of a career in the industry. After graduating from high school, Cash enlisted in the United States Air Force in 1950. Stationed in Germany, he formed his first band, the Landsberg Barbarians, and began honing his songwriting skills. It was during this period that he wrote one of his first major hits, Folsom Prison Blues, inspired by a documentary he had seen about life in prison. After his discharge in 1954, Cash returned to the U.S., determined to pursue a career in music. Settling in Memphis, Tennessee, Cash worked as a door-to-door appliance salesman while auditioning for local labels. In 1955, he signed with Sun Records, the label that had launched the careers of Elvis Presley and Jerry Lee Lewis. With his deep baritone voice and minimalist guitar style, Cash quickly set himself apart from the rockabilly acts dominating the label. His first single, Hey Porter, received modest attention, but it was the B-side, Cry, 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 that became a regional hit. Cash's breakout came in 1956 with the release of I Walk the Line. The song, a heartfelt pledge of loyalty to his first wife Vivian, became a crossover success, topping the country charts and reaching the pop top 20. Its distinctive chord progression and sincerity established Cash as a unique voice in country music. That same year, he joined the prestigious Grand Ole Opry, solidifying his status as a rising star. By the late 1950s, Cash's career was in full swing. He released a string of hits, including Ring of Fire, Ballad of a Teenage Queen, and Don't Take Your Guns to Town, which showcased his ability to tell vivid stories through song. His music often explored themes of love, faith, hardship, and redemption, resonating deeply with audiences across the country. Cash's straightforward lyrics and stripped-down arrangements appealed to both country and mainstream listeners, earning him the nickname The Man in Black. While his career flourished, Cash's personal life began to unravel. The pressures of constant touring, combined with a growing addiction to amphetamines and barbiturates, strained his marriage and health. By the end of the 1950s, Johnny Cash had become one of the most recognizable names in music, but his struggles with substance abuse and inner demons foreshadowed turbulent years ahead. Reinvention, Redemption, and Legacy, 1960 to 2003. The 1960s were a tumultuous yet transformative period for Johnny Cash. While his career continued to thrive, his personal life spiraled further out of control. His drug addiction worsened, leading to erratic behavior and multiple arrests. Despite these struggles, Cash remained a prolific artist, releasing several iconic albums, including Ride This Train, 1960, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 1963, which showcased his penchant for storytelling and thematic cohesion. One of the most significant events in Cash's life occurred in 1967 when he married June Carter, a member of the famed Carter family and a frequent collaborator. June's unwavering support and faith played a crucial role in Cash's recovery. With her help, he overcame his addiction and began a period of personal and professional renewal. Their duet, Jackson, became a hit in 1967, symbolizing their dynamic partnership. Cash's revival reached new heights in 1968 with the release of At Folsom Prison, a live album recorded during a performance for inmates at Folsom State Prison. The album's raw energy and authenticity captivated listeners, earning critical acclaim and commercial success. Songs like Folsom Prison Blues resonated with themes of regret and redemption, reinforcing Cash's connection to the downtrodden and marginalized. This success was followed by At San Quentin, 1969, which included the chart-topping single A Boy Named Sue. By the 1970s, Johnny Cash had become a cultural icon. He hosted The Johnny Cash Show on ABC from 1969 to 1971, featuring performances by legendary artists like Bob Dylan and Louis Armstrong. The show highlighted Cash's versatility and commitment to bridging musical genres, from country and folk to rock and gospel. During this time, he also deepened his activism, advocating for prison reform and Native American rights, themes reflected in albums like Bitter Tears, Ballads of the American Indian, 1964. Although the 1980s saw a decline in commercial success, Cash remained an influential figure. He joined forces with Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and Chris Christopherson to form the Highwaymen, a supergroup that celebrated traditional country music and earned critical acclaim. Despite struggles with health and waning popularity, Cash's legacy continued to grow. In the 1990s, Cash experienced a remarkable resurgence thanks to his collaboration with producer Rick Rubin. The American Recording Series, beginning in 1994, stripped Cash's music down to its essence, featuring his voice and acoustic guitar. Covering songs by contemporary artists like Nine Inch Nails and Soundgarden, Cash introduced his music to a new generation. His haunting rendition of Hurt in 2002 became a poignant farewell, earning widespread acclaim and reminding the world of his unparalleled ability to convey raw emotion. Johnny Cash passed away on September 12, 2003, just months after June Carter's death. His impact on music and culture remains immeasurable. Known for his empathy, authenticity, and enduring artistry, the Man in Black continues to inspire generations of musicians and fans. From his humble beginnings in Arkansas to his status as a global legend, Johnny Cash's life and music embody the universal themes of struggle, redemption, and hope.